What's up, everyone? Peti Kish Hun here, and today we're going to be talking about Capcom. So, Jeff Keighley's The Game Awards 2025 just ended recently, and there was a lot of games that were shown off. Well, today, specifically, we're going to be talking about Capcom. So, first of all, there was Pragmata. And this game looked interesting for me. I know some people have said it looked dull. It didn't look inspiring or any sorts of way. And I would say I would give it a chance, and I did. So I saw the trailer for it, and it dropped with a demo. So I played the demo. It's like a PS2 era platforming third-person shooter with hacking elements to it and puzzles to solve. That's what it felt like in this short demo. I really enjoyed what I saw. I would like to see more of it. It feels fresh, but also feels like an old-style game you've played before. But it is intriguing. I am looking forward to seeing more of it. Second thing that happened, Resident Evil Requiem. The most anticipated Resident Evil game for a long time. People have been leaking and speculating, thinking what would happen, and then they showed off Leon S. Kennedy that I had a feeling Leon would be there. Now, the question is, how is it gonna play? How is the story intertwined with the other Resident Evil stories we've continued with? The game looks good graphically, but I still have concerns with retconning things with story elements. Leon S. Kennedy is definitely a positive, but there is still questions to be answered, and hopefully they can be actually answered and not left on a cliffhanger like most Resident Evil games. And finally, the most surprising one of the show, my opinion, was Mega Man Dual Override. So this one came out of nowhere. I didn't expect anything from Mega Man, and I was hyped. I really liked what I saw. It's the classic style Mega Man with its new art style. It was very short, and there's not much to show. Yeah, it looked good. It feels like it's just the alpha build, still in development. It's coming out in 2027, so it's very, very early. A lot of people I saw online talking about how cheap it looked. Yeah, it might look cheap, but Mega Man always felt like Mega Man. You know what you're gonna play, you know what you're getting into, you're doing the 2D side-scrolling thing. If you liked Mega Man in the past, you're gonna like this one. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Now, there's a lot of people speculating, what would Mega Man have in this one? What's the gimmick? What's new? Maybe we could have some sort of co-op feature. That would be interesting. Maybe like a Sonic Generation style, where you have new Mega Man teaming up with old school Mega Man. I don't know, something like that would be interesting to like make it feel a bit different than every Mega Man before it. And then that was pretty much it for the show for the Capcom games that were shown up. Also, Pragmata itself, they tweeted this out recently that you can stop calling us a Mega Man game now. The rumors were out there that Pragmata was pretty much developed to be a Mega Man game. Well, pretty much Mega Man was revealed, the new one, and they literally said, now you can stop saying we're a Mega Man game. So I thought that was pretty funny in general from them.
What a story, Mark.
Now for the reason why you clicked on this video. Well, there's an article here by Insider Gaming, and it says, Capcom aims to make new projects for Devil May Cry, Mega Man, and Ace Attorney.
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
So that surprising event that happened at the Game Awards with Mega Man wasn't actually a surprise, because Capcom is aiming to get their older franchises back, making these old IPs fresh again. Either with remaking them, making a sequel to them, or just porting them to other consoles or PC or any sorts of other devices. That's what they're aiming for now, Capcom. They understand their big hit names like Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, Street Fighter. These are their big IP names, but they're actually going back, trying to see what they can do with some older IP. I've talked about this before in some other videos that Capcom is interested, like we saw with Okami, Onimusha. They're going back to some of their lesser known IPs, or just going back to the ones that actually did make numbers and made money for Capcom in the past, and they're like, okay, maybe there is a fan base for Devil May Cry, Mega Man, and Ace Attorney. So we're gonna read this real quick, guys, but before we do that, if you enjoy what I do here, I'd love it if you guys can like, share, sub, follow, and also comment down below, because all of this is really helpful right now. The algorithm is crazy at the moment, and if that doesn't happen, this video won't count. So it really would help. I appreciate it so much. Capcom has released its 2025 integrated report, in which the CEO has spoken about developing new projects, remakes, and ports for its other IPs. The statement first talks about Capcom aiming to sustain their KPI of 10% or better annual operating profit growth, along with our long-term goal of annual software sales of 100 million units. Their efforts are focused on core IPs such as the Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, and Street Fighter franchises, and mapping out mainline series entries and sequels, remakes, new IP, and ports of content to the latest hardware. The statement adds that the developer released 2 or 3 major new titles each year, but have recognized they need to grow their pipeline. Capcom owns popular IPs such as Devil May Cry, Ace Attorney, and Mega Man, and their goal is to expand their user base and improve performances through new releases, remakes, and ports of titles in these series to new hardware. They will grow these franchises into core IPs by enhancing the brand power and cultivating loyal fan bases. So that's pretty much for the article it said. But yeah, I see what Capcom's doing. We just saw with Mega Man. Like I said, they see the potential of their IPs, because as you know, I've had some great things to say about Capcom, and I had some criticism with Capcom, some bad things too. For me, loyalty for a company goes out the window. It's what you do that defines you. So the game that is actually good, and you have multiple games that are good, I will probably respect that company more. So I'm no Capcom shill, but I do love the worlds, the characters, the story, the gameplay they make, because it's actually memorable, and I enjoy that kind of game. They are very well done, but recently, especially for people that play on PC, they've been dropping the ball with optimization issues, adding DRM or de novo to them, censorship in places that really don't make any sense and could actually sour the experience, preserving their classic games, microtransactions, releasing incomplete or poorly polished games that really just felt rushed, just to name a few, that actually turn a lot of gamers off, especially what happened with Dragon's Dogma 2 and Monster Hunter Wilds. There is a lot of that, as well as they're trying to brand out to wider audiences, which I think is okay. Understand that you need to please the core audience, the real true fans that have been there since the beginning of a franchise. That is the one you need to please the most, because that is where your moneymaker is. The new people that come into a franchise, they'll appreciate the new thing, but they'll go back and want to know more about the franchise itself. So maybe they'll be enticed to play the older games. Now, people that come in to these franchises, I call them tourists. They come in and they want to change or modify the game that you remembered to feel like a game that is completely different when you remembered it from the past. That is not good. Those people don't care about these franchises. They want to just do their own thing and try to change it for a modern audience that does not exist. So a game made for everyone is a game made for no one. And that is what Capcom needs to be careful with. And that's why I think it's better to please the hardcore fan base, because that is the ones that probably will boost your sales up, Capcom. By getting feedback from the fans, which they had a voting poll a year ago or so. People are interested in their IPs, and it looked like a lot of people were. So Capcom has one of the best IPs out there, the best franchises out there, and they usually don't do anything with them. So now this is actually a great thing that they're going back and actually trying to revamp it, giving them a remake treatment, which I hope it's true to what it was, the original. I don't like them to redesign it, meaning it's going to be a reimagining. I do not like that. But if it's a one-to-one remake, that would be fine. Ports are okay. Ports, you can do whatever, but they have to be actually well-done ports, not half-baked ports. Now, a sequel, that is actually also very interesting. Sequels can make or break it. It depends who is creating it. How much are they gonna divert from the originals or just keep it the same? So yeah, this is a good thing, I think, for Capcom. This is what everyone wanted. You know, we like to see new IP, new things from Capcom as well, new experience like Pragmata. I think that's also very good, but also we could have a lot of games that have been stuck on generation consoles and now to be brought back. We just had that with the old GOG, with Resident Evil games, the old Dino Crisis games. Why not bring back Azura's Wrath? Viewful Joe could be also one of them too. So there's many here that you could work with. It's just Capcom never wanted to work with them. They always stuck with the 3 big titles. What you guys think about this whole thing, let me know in the comments below. I thank you so much for watching this long, and if you didn't like this video, I still thank you so much for watching this long. I'm trying something new here, guys, with these videos. This is a new format I'm doing. I hope you like it. Let me know if you like this format of video, or do you want me to show my face on the camera again, and a little bit of clips here and there. I thank you again, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.